Alright, in this video we're going to explore how to add some functionality to our sites in the Layout tab, and we'll take a quick look at my site to kind of get my thought process here. So here's a quick review of my website and what I do. This site is still under construction, so there's still some images that need to be added and a couple of touch-ups. But you can see across the top here, this is what we call a gadget that links to a bunch of pages I've already created. So if I were to click on one of these, it would take you out to what I'm doing with the 4th grade class. And out on these pages is where I put stuff that is going to stay for a while. The main page is where I put my updates that could change daily and very quickly. So I'll go back out to the home page and we can look some more. As you go through here, this is where you'll be doing your posts right down the middle. And that stuff is easily updated and can be changed hourly if you want to. I have some more gadgets added down here. Some that are showing some social profiles. One where users can type in their email address, and every time I make a change to my blog, they'll get an update. I got a Twitter feed here where someone can decide to follow me, and every time I make a change to my blog, this will send a message out to them through Twitter. And I have some feeds down here from some important websites that I use, that when the updates come from those sites, they immediately appear on my blog. So those are the basic things I have. Let's go back over to Blogger and see what you can do with yours. We're going to go over to the Layout tab, and here's the layout of your blog. First thing I do, nav bar. I don't care for it. You can change the way it looks or do what I do, and I just turn it off. The next thing is the header. That's where your title is. You can edit your title here. Remember I told you earlier you can edit that easily. I can type whatever I want in here now, and that will change that header at the top. You can also add a picture. If you are to add an image here, be aware that Blogger will resize it to about 160 pixels wide. You can go as tall as you want, but it will take up a lot of space on your page if you're not careful. So I usually do like 760 and about half that for height. If you're not into image manipulation, that's something we can talk about when we have our one class meeting together. You can try to upload a picture by clicking the choose file and see how it fits. Sometimes it's disappointing. If it's a big one, you can do shrink to fit, but to do it the right way, you really need to take a little bit of time to edit the image to fit, to make it look nicely, and we'll talk about that in an advanced section. So I'll save that. Now here's the gadgets. I'm going to click add a gadget. I already know what gadget I want to put here. This is where I want to put all those page links. So you just go down the list, and I'm looking for pages. Here's pages. Click it, and it adds it. Right now I don't have any pages created yet, so it's just going to give me the home page, but that's okay for now. We're going to create pages in a minute. And you can see it adds pages right there. I have the option to add other gadgets down the side. Blogger, when you picked your template, added a few for you already. It added me an About Me and a Blogger archive. I don't like the archive. You can keep it there if you want. I find it a little bit messy, especially for younger kids, so I'm going to remove that from mine. And it kind of gives me a little bit of a warning, but that's okay. But I am going to add some more gadgets. And for this one, I'm just going to come down, and I will put, you could put your pages on the side if you like that look better. I'll add in this Google Followers one. That seems new. I'll see what it does. And I'll save this. Go back to gadgets. You can put a bunch down here. You get a lot of room to put whatever you want. You can keep track of your popular posts. If something gets viewed a lot, it will show up over here. And I'm just kind of going through these quickly. If you take a second to read them, you'll get an understanding of what they are and can do for you, like the slideshows and in the polls and things like that. And that's probably pretty good for now. You do have some other ones over here that you can look through, and there are a couple new ones in here, and you can put in a calendar, and there's some other things you can put in here. So most of the ones over on this side are not something we would use too often in what we do. But just want to let you know there's some more there to look at. Once you've chosen what gadgets you want, they're very easily arranged. Let's say you want your About Me one at the top, and you want your popular post ones down the bottom. And I'm going to add you know what, I'm going to do it up here, followed by email one, because I think that's an important one to be at the top. And here's followed by email. And it looks like it's all set up perfect for me. Yes, it is. And, oh good, I put it up top. You know what, I'm putting this About Me one down the bottom. And you can add more gadgets down the bottom if you like. Again, these are something that we could spend forever looking at. Now let's go back to our view blog and see if anything looks any different. Okay, so you can see right now we have our home page here. In the next video I'm going to show you how to add pages. Here's our followed by email. We don't have any popular posts yet, and no followers, and here's my About Me that we put on the side over here. So again, we just added a little bit to it. We're getting to the point now where it's starting to look like something. In the next video, we'll add pages and posts.